So, have you seen someone who gets angry at you or starts being rude to you just because you share a different ideology? I know, right? Ignorance. Hello there, I am Abdullah bin Zubair, an 8th grader from Delhi Public School, Srinagar, Kashmir. Today I'm going to talk about ignorance. Ignorance has become a part of our society, and even you might be an ignorant person. So let's deep dive into the topic. Someone who has little knowledge about something or does not want to learn new things is ignorant. Take the anti vax guys, right? They are rooted in ignorance. They're actually illiterate when it comes to the COVID vaccines. They are ignorant. Ignorance helps people move away from reality. It gives them a sense of freedom that they are not, a part of the crowd. They are free thinkers and they have some new ideas. But in reality, actually, they are ignorant. They think they're not like a normal person. They think they have a superior mind. And this can be a reason why people tend to be ignorant. But this is not the case always. Illusion of knowledge is when you think you know a lot, but in reality you actually don't know a lot of things. This can be seen in old fellas. They think they have a lot of experience, but in reality they don't. I'm not saying that they don't really have experience. They have experience and they are more wiser than us. But the problem here is the tallest building in the world 30 years ago isn't the tallest building anymore, right? So illusion of knowledge can be there because people they have this idea, they know a lot, everyone else is wrong, and that's when they start to be ignorant to the new truth, to the reality. One of my old relatives was arguing with me about the Jeddah airport. Actually, he said that Jeddah airport, in KSA, Jeddah airport is the best airport in the world. He visited Saudi Arabia 25, 30 years ago. So I don't know what he saw in Jeddah airport, but he thinks it's the best airport in the world, okay? After 2 days, I showed him this article. I know, right? The so-called best airport in the world turned out to be the worst. Oh my god. So I'm going to divide ignorance into 4 parts. Ignorant assumptions, ignorance in beautification, ignorance in ganging up, and ignorance in decision making. These might sound very weird and complicated, but actually, when I will explain them to you, it will make a lot of sense. So, what are these? The first is ignorant assumptions. When you think somebody is wrong, but in reality they aren't, and you are just steering away from the truth, that means you are ignorant and you are making false assumptions about somebody. That's ignorant assumptions. Second part of ignorance is ignorant beautification. You see, drugs and cigarettes do not actually make you look cool. But if you think so, and actually if you do drugs and you take cigarettes and I'm like a gangster walking around the streets, actually that does not really make you cool. That is a type of ignorance. The third ignorance is in ganging up. When you ignorantly take one side, tribalism, nationalism, or even some stands on Twitter like they're fighting 24/7, they are ignorant. They're not accepting the truth. They might be, but they are ignorantly taking someone else's side. They're ignorantly helping someone and insulting someone else. So that's the third type of ignorance. The fourth is ignorance in decision making. This is very destructive. It's when you the way you behave, the way you make decisions about doing something are rooted in ignorance. Now, when will they actually happen? Let me give you an example. When any ignorant group takes over a place, or some ignorant guy becomes the president of a country. So the happenings in the country, the rules, the regulations of the country will be rooted in ignorance just because the one who runs the country is ignorant. So this is the most destructive. You see, if someone is ignorant towards anyone or any topic or any knowledge, this can lead to destruction of society. Even if you are ignorant towards the existence of birds, you are ignorant towards a specific religion, towards a specific art, this can lead to the destruction of society. Ignorance is dangerous and fatal also. We have to think, are we behaving rationally? Are we the people society needs? Are we leading to the destruction of society? Are we ignorant